Listen, you know that old superstition that bad things happen in threes? Let's hope that this is only 3 times that we see this horrible thing happen where fans are ruining concerts. They're throwing things on stage. BB Rexa was injured with a black eye. She had to get stitches. Kelsey Ballerini had to walk off stage after a fan threw a bracelet and hit her in the face. Adele had a warning for her fans. Let's listen.
So, like, what's been going? Have you noticed how people are like forgetting show etiquette at the moment? People are throwing stage. Have you seen that? Dare you throw something at me?
Okay, a little humor, but a little tough talk. Adele, don't play. I want to bring in New York City trial attorney Misty Marris to join me right now. Misty, what is this thing? It's like, you know, it happened to BB Rexa, and it was like, oh no, that's horrible. Then when it happened to Kelsey Ballerini, it was like, wait a minute, this better not be something where people are intentionally trying to hit artists. Do we think that that's the case?
It's really, really crazy. It seems that people are putting etiquette by the wayside. And there's been more people as well. There's been Harry Styles. So this seems to be a trend. And we know that sometimes once something gets picked up on social media, on TikTok, others try and emulate it. So maybe that's where this is coming from. But talk about failure to have etiquette. This could also have legal repercussions. If you throw something at somebody, it could be an assault or battery, depending on the circumstances. That could lead to either civil or criminal charges. So this is a very, very serious thing. It's not just failure to have manners. It could also be something that could be criminal.
So how do you track down the person who threw the item? I mean, are there that many security cameras at these major concerts where they could pinpoint someone in the crowd for throwing a cell phone at somebody's face?
That is a great question. And that's going to be the onus on the venues to beef up the security, make sure that security guards are watching individuals, especially those that are very close to the stage. Remember, those venues are responsible for the safety of not only the patrons, but also of the artist. If they fail to have that proper security, fail to have those security cameras, those security guards, then they could be sued for negligence, possibly breach of contract, lots of different legal theories. And there they could face monetary loss in damages for whatever harm is done. So I foresee more strict security procedures at these venues. And to your point, maybe more security cameras, security guards, especially for those that are close to the stage.
Do you think they'd go to the extreme of banning cell phones? You know that some places you go, you actually have to put your cell phone in a little pouch where you won't have a signal, the phone can't record anything, and then you go inside. That would be something. People paying all this money for tickets and they can't take any pictures or video of the event because one crazy person decided to throw their cell phone.
It's certainly possible because these venues are going to have to look out for the greater good. And so that could be protecting the patrons as well as the artists. Here in New York, when I go to a venue, you always take the cap off the water. That's because people were throwing those caps at the stage. So that was a procedure and protocol that was put in place. So when you purchase a water or anything with a cap, you don't get the cap. So take that and extrapolate it a bit further. It could be that cell phones aren't permitted. It could be that any large objects or items are not permitted in the venue. Some places here in New York City, you have to have a clear pouch. Some places you can't bring in a backpack or a bag that's bigger than a certain size. So I could see this becoming a bigger trend at these venues to limit what individuals are actually allowed to bring in order to beef up that security and these protections for the artists.
Well, it's either give a ban and have the clear bag rule, or you put the plexiglass around the artist. And here we go again with pandemic social distancing, and it takes away from that live feel. It's like, what do you guys want? Stop throwing stuff. I mean, did you get any home training? You kind of wonder.
Oh, you do have to wonder. I'm thinking manners and etiquette. And keep in mind, these people who are going to concerts, they can be removed from that concert, but there could be repercussions beyond that. So we talked about the civil and the criminal. They could also be banned from the venue for life. All that little tiny fine print that's on your ticket when you purchase something at a venue says that they have the ability if you are a hazard to yourself, to others, that they can actually ban you from the venue. So
You know what?
maybe people need to think about the larger, bigger picture and repercussions, not only to others, but to themselves.
Misty, great points. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.